Philosophically, public libraries are destined to serve all people. For the most part, we want to treat all children the same in every way that we can. When we design our facilities, we want to make sure that they are accessible, that they're pleasant, that we have seating that accommodates needs, that we have places for wheelchairs, we have doorways that are wide enough, we can direct them to the proper facilities for restrooms. We try to just look at meeting their needs in that way. In terms of books, we try to treat children very much the same, to let them know that we care about them, that we want to know who they are, what they're interested in. We've got something to reach all reading abilities, so we don't have to label them as first grade, second grade. We can just say, here are some great books, here are some funny books, here are some tapes if you can't read very well, just all kinds of things.
Sorry. Dinosaur, the king of the dinosaurs, is the biggest dinosaur.
Biggest hunter.
He roars and he hits it. He has found his prey, animals to eat, but some are harder to catch than dinosaurs.
No, than others. Harder than others.
Jason is about 8 years old, and he has a severe hearing deficiency so that he wears hearing aids behind each ear. He's also hyperactive, and it's hard to keep his attention. So I struck on this little game to play with Jason where we read a paragraph and I will make a mistake, purposely make a mistake, and Jason has to catch the mistake that I made. And he likes that because it's a game. Then he takes his turn and he reads and he makes a mistake on purpose, and I have to catch him at it. So it's just a device to keep his attention.
The point of special education is to prepare children and youth who happen to have handicaps for a future where they live and play and work in the community alongside those of us that don't have labels or don't have apparent handicaps. The best way to reach that goal is to have an educational system that reflects key features of that ultimate environment. That ultimate environment is very integrated. It's a wild and crazy place, and that's where we want people to be able to live. I think libraries obviously provide an environment where children and youth with disabilities can practice skills that they learn in school. It's a place to be conversational. It's a place to find materials to read. It's a place to practice your skills at alphabetizing and so on.
If I was the mayor of Terre Haute, I would give everybody $10.
Reading Buddies are third grade students and the special ed, the handicapped children, together reading books and stories in the library media center. And what they do is the third graders are selected just on a rotating basis and by volunteering to give up their afternoon recess and come each day to the media center to read a story.
He'll hang up his drawing and stand back to look at it. Looking at the refrigerator will remind him that he's thirsty, so he'll ask for a glass of milk.
Will you read to a handicapped child that doesn't have a lot of experience with reading or they can't read at all? And you have lots of fun reading to them, even though you don't know if they're really listening.
Well, how can you tell when a handicapped child really enjoys the story that you're reading?
Well, they smile probably. Or they'll start just listening real soft and they won't make any noises or something.
Okay, what are we going to do?
Jack
and Jill. Okay, well, let's let her start. Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
You gonna sign? Okay. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail